Pree Dis is brought to you by Magnum Tonic Wine, Take Charge, Ray White Overproof Rum, Fui Culture, Campari, Respect the Bitter, JF Mills, the heart and soul of your kitchen, and Swiss Ketchup and Barbecue Jerk Sauce, better because it's Swiss.
Welcome back to another exciting episode of Pree Dis. You don't know, I'm your host Naldo Addi, and this week we're in Exchange St. Anne. We are currently at the Irie River here at Hotbox, Jamaica. And you don't know, so we have a whole heap of entertainment and lifestyle content for you guys. So without further ado, I'm now going to chuck off, but we're going to start the show. On this week's episode of Pree Dis, we have none other than the Don himself, AI Millie, promoting his debut project entitled Welcome to the O. Millie, what go on?
You know darkness, man. Welcome to the O this Friday, you know. See me now, worry. Me have life and a better than money. So if you're not the rest, make sure you say you done it. My wall and couple here, coffee mommy double like custom. Me can't be no cash dummy. Be it me, I wear a couple girl a zoo for me. She lose her mind, but they don't know. I wear the party there. Free speed, so me I say what I want to say. No.
Promoting his first official EP titled Welcome to the O, we have AI Millie on the show. AI, what go on, my G?
Nah, dude.
Welcome. Where the I come from?
I say, I come from Orca St. Mary, do that. You know that North Coast. Everything me have from my mother own. Beat anything that starts in my collarbone. Only God alone can make me pull.
Young Karen, growing up in Orca, what was it like? What did you want to do before music?
Even though, you know, like, before even doing music, like, me had the juvenile way, you have to turn down the music. You see me, I always play music. You see me, my music ever loud, so till now I start this rap music, and I say, how something I can rap though? Yeah. And then just start, and that just transition into this.
When did you voice your first tune? Was it in high school or afterwards?
Yeah, grade 10, we remix Bad and Bougie.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And what was the reception for that like?
That bad. Everybody love him, man. I tell everybody, I say, boy, DJ. I about grade 10 and grade 11 youth, I say, boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, the whole like girl, I say, yeah, man, song no bad and Bougie. As the talent and the amigos drop it too and it start. You see me, so me remixing it. Yeah,
it was a good look.
Heart full of pain. Thank God, can make it to the end.
When was the point when you say, yo, you know, some really can have a career in music? When was that? When you noticed that the first time?
From me, I was 16, brother. But I say music, I want to turn an artist and can show get the youth and then can turn style too.
Talk to us a little bit more about your style. What makes you so different? Why you choose that approach as well?
My mom tells us in the fire that I used to rap, you know.
Yeah.
Chopping all that, you know. I always talk and go. I drop all a rap song, I get 500 views in all 1 month. That's nothing. So I say one day, I say, you know, so don't I go, the things that I say in a rap, like I said, I try to do it in like Jamaican form. Like, I say I go try that. It's me new. I say nobody never do that before, so I try that.
Definitely.
It's me so I say, alright then bam bam. I do my first song, me with her like so. In the kitchen, she got the baking soda. You see me?
Yeah.
1K in a month, brother. I say, this one I want.
It's for real. Yeah, me live a trap life for real.
So who were some of your inspirations coming up?
Oh, I know really. I just one, but you don't know. We listen whole chat with a young boy, man, straight.
Okay.
Young man slime, right through. Young man from me at 16, I start this young boy. I always put my PAN and vent in my music, them man. So that's how I learn from a young boy, them, like rap music and yeah, but like trap one way, Migos, Drake, everybody listen. Yeah.
Music, I put my all in. I for share, make it multiply. I'm not Peter, but yeah, me are the family guy.
You get the break now. People receive the music. Have gone in your own fan base and one thing. So you decided it's now time to drop the EP. Welcome to the O.
Yeah, because it's highly anticipated, you know, because like from about last year, summer, if we drop it, but be a leaks, be a little thing. Yeah. Somebody just says, alright, then back to the drawing board, I get it more structured and thing and did it better.
What is your favorite track on the EP?
Hakuna Matata. So I love you with that even matter. Yeah, man, Hakuna Matata, man. No worries. For the toll. Yeah, blast it for the toll, man.
Who are some of the artists that you feature upon the project?
You know, so we have a feature from Raja. While, you know, since.
Yeah, man, definitely.
And you don't know a great father for one time, you know.
Yeah.
So look what. I just 2 features me upon him, man, but I 2.
I have one catty, but my peers get big, girl. We bring the flames like bacon. I want the pagan, body not the bait.
So with the project being scheduled to release on March 24th, what are you hoping to achieve?
You know, this greatness, man, and elevation, man, as we ball as man. Then I see you back after this, man.
Yeah.
You know, greatness, man. Cause I support me, love, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I do it for you, I do it for you. He likes, man, I don't know. I do it for you, love of it, man. You see me? Cause I come from nothing, my father. If you, man, empty, they're too bad away, you know.
You really want to branch off over into the international market?
Yeah.
Take the career to the next level?
Yeah, because you must do chopping. That's an international fuse mixed with the dancehall
Of
fuse,
course.
you know. So international way of work make Jamaica get bigger one way too, you know. So yeah.
Bonnie know me like I'm a heart full of ice. I'm a love how my flow calm. I never go nice. There to the rose eyes, switch the stars every night.
Do you think music or dancehall music, to be specific, is a primary factor for crime?
No, I would say that because of music, you know, because a man can go listen to some church song and still go to crime. Can go listen folk music and still go to crime. So I just dance our music, so I just people overall. You see me? Yeah, and then I just don't understand the whole thing. You can't just blame upon dancehall for that. You see me? And music, dancehall is music.
Yeah.
You can't blame dancehall. You see me? If I blame dancehall, I blame music and music big. You can tell you one thing about dancehall and music. That's weird. That we know, cause you gotta find some people where love you and you connect with them, and there's some people that stay one side and just corrupt. I mean, I understand because this thing big.
Millie,
Yeah,
manners
bro.
are respecting you, bro.
Yeah,
Thank you
man.
for passing through the
See,
show.
man.
I wish you all the best with the project and even further on. You see me, I say?
Gnarly, dude.
Ah, my G.
Alright, fam.
Yeah, I just a chopper's life. Just give me 1 hour coffee a night. Mixed lean and Sprite and cherry pie.
It's now time for the first break for this week, but don't go anywhere. I'm gonna play some basketball and I'll be right back.
I compare it. What bitter means to me, it means respect. Yeah, from you a top man. Respect the bitter with the real top brand. So when them say bitter, that just mean life I get better. Respect the bitter. Must be 18 years or older to drink responsibly.
Shayy Soprano is making her mark yard and abroad. She's also promoting her latest single, Stay In This, and this week she's up next.
Up next is brought to you by Magnum Tonic Wine. Take charge.
Records, Shayy Soprano, I go see in this. Them never could have take me out in this. Hey, my real name is Shauna, so people just call me Shayy. And soprano is from when I used to sing in the choir when I was little. So soprano, alto, tenor. So the soprano just stick. I was born and raised in Brooklyn, New York. Feel me? But my parents are from Jamaica. My mother's from Mandeville, Manchester, big up yourself. And my father's from St. Elizabeth.
Do you recognize more towards the Brooklyn side of your upbringing, or do you embrace Jamaica?
I definitely embrace my heritage more. You know, just living in the US, it gives you a nicer side of things, a brighter side of things, but you know, you always gotta come back to where it all began.
Me not just show my art in a ring. Me I'm a lyrics, I'm a fashion, I'm a style. What do them gala? Art in a ring, yeah.
Are you still enrolled in school at the moment?
Yeah, I'm currently going for my bachelor's in music and business administration.
Okay, that's very good. And where are you studying?
York College.
What song are you currently promoting right now?
Stay In This, produced by Ralston Barrett, Symphony B Records.
No for them who don't want to see me stumble, but me rise up and do it like this, yeah. But
What do you hope to accomplish?
I want more shows. I'm definitely looking forward to some fest. Like that's my. If you're seeing this some fest, yeah, you got the best friends. Just more music, definitely more music videos. I'm looking to get endorsed by different companies. I'm willing to work with any and everybody. So Work we are work and a chicken we are jerk.
We just want to thank you so much for passing through Pree Dis and passing through up next segment. Big up yourself.
Thank you for having me.
Pree Dis, I got always been in your corner and wish you nothing but the best.
All right.
They would a man to take me out in a this, yeah. Bad girl, Shayy Soprano.
DJ Collision has been all over at Irie FM. He started out in the accounts department, then he went to the IT department. Now he's playing on the radio. Let's hear more about his musical journey in this week's Mixmaster segment.
Mixmasters is brought to you by Magnum Tonic Wine. Take charge of things anytime, anywhere.
How you feeling? Let me feel it, yeah. Body feel right, so me know you're blessed. You know me need it, you got me feeling overwhelmed. You are the party, without you is an event.
On this week's Mixmaster series, we welcome DJ Collision from Irie FM. Welcome to the show.
Blessings, thanks for having me, you know.
Good to have you. You practically were working here before you were actually born. Tell us about that.
Well, my mother and my father has been working here since practically inception of Irie FM. They're still currently working here. Yeah, and you know, grew up here, and after school and you know, summers, it was always here. So I don't know anywhere else except Irie FM.
But you worked in the IT department, you worked in accounts before you actually went on air as a DJ. How did you transition to becoming a DJ at Irie FM?
Well, to be honest, I have never actually envisioned myself being a DJ. I went to school and I studied computer science. So I was always into web development and programming and stuff like that. So, you know, playing music was, you know, just a hobby.
Say you want peace, get you much more. She got the style, she got the style. Top me a one pan floor. Need a friend, need a friend.
After the corona, pandemic, you know, I did some self-retrospection, you know, some look into myself, and I say, you know, I got try take that thing more serious, you know, because it was just a hobby. And, you know, they gave me the opportunity to start doing some fill-ins, basically. So, like when there is a DJ who don't turn up, you know, I would fill in the slot.
What do you think you contribute to the area of, or the art of being a DJ?
Well, you know, it's all about just, you know, trying to be different. So, you know, we try different styles. Even in my shift now, I try to incorporate a lot of acapellas and some other different rhythms. You know, so I try to play with the music, you know, keep it young and keep it fresh, keep it hip.
Where in Jamaica are you originally from, and which schools did you study at?
Alright, so I am from Ocherius. I attended the Yarcastle High for a little time, and then I was sent to the Prospect College. I left from Prospect and I went to Money College, did my associates there, computer science, and I went to UTech.
Hey, G-side, man of fire like one pack of matches. Everyone me turn one bag of...
What was the very first event that you played at as DJ Collision?
The very first event would have been Kauai. That was a event that was kept at Ocean Ridge in Ocherius.
Told the whole of your friend, Matalan no signal to me selling back to something. While everybody you show because they must get so what he comes, hop, skip your enemy there. Swing your one from left to right, and know the saga then.
What do you hope to achieve?
Well, per se, a radio DJ, I would like to become, you know, a name that would be said among the greats.
What's your real name and how you came by the name Collision?
Well, Collision was given to me by a girl who I was dating at the time. I don't know how she came up with the name. My real name is Romaine Murray. The best part of working on the radio is, you know, you being in a studio all by yourself, but having it in your head that there are thousands or hundreds of thousands of people who are listening or hearing your voice once you hit that open mic button. You know, it gives you a little thrill, you know?
After the break, it's all about food. We'll be right back.
Ray and Neville, feel we culture. Yo!
New beginning, we winning, so share our spirit where you're living, yeah.
Share it.
I make we all a one bar, you don't know we come from far.
From far, anytime we rep, feel we country. Rare rum, it have to come with we.
No matter with the bad vibes.
Poor rare rum, a celebration time.
I feel we culture. Make we show ya. Jamaica the culture.
Ray and Nephew overproof, and we just a do it for we culture. What bitter means to me, it mean respect. Trust in the process. It might rough now, but go on push, brother. So when them say bitter, that just mean life I get better. Campari, respect the bitter. 18 years or older to drink responsibly.
Trevor Madden is a jerk chicken vendor in Royal Flat, Manchester. Let's hear more about his passion for food in this week's Panda Fire segment. Forward, where we get some food. Panda Fire is brought to you by JF Mills, the heart and soul of your kitchen, and Swiss ketchup and barbecue jerk sauce. Better because it's Swiss.
How long have you been doing this?
Well, it's a few little years now.
What made you decide to get into the jerk chicken business?
Well, as a man with family, you have to do something, You understand? I used to do other things, but I chose to do this because I can't be able to send them go to school. The most important thing about life, when the kids them around and them have to go to school. You understand me? It's a daily basic money thing. Yeah.
How did your passion for food develop though?
Well, it grew from a tender age. Grow without parents, like mom leave us and dad weren't there for us. 5 brothers of us and he was the first one. Hello miss. He was the first one, so I have to always in the kitchen, doing things. So it's a thing we grow within a tender age until now in me. I like to prepare food because I like to share. You understand? 2 quarter. Yeah. Yeah, man, I like to deal with food because, food is start for life. I'm a man who grew up to share and to be kind, And when you do food, you get interact with people more.
How did you learn to jerk chicken? Someone taught you or you learned along the way?
Well, I learned it off my own, I learned it off my own.
Apart from doing jerk chicken, what else do you sell here?
Well, it's jerk chicken and soup and festival I do,
Yeah. What type of soups do you sell?
I do variety because some of the time I do like cow skin, some of the time I do like chicken soup.
Who supports you here in Royal Flat? Residents living here, people driving by?
Both pastor by and who in the community. So I give thanks for whatever little I get, I'm not a man of greediness, Satisfied whatever little I get, you understand? Some of the time you're slow, some of the time you're good, Up and down. It's an up and down thing. I have 5 kids. Some go to high school, some go to college.
And this is what send them to high school and college?
Yes. And my father always tell me it's not what you earn, is what you save. So I try to save a little from what I do and support my family.
How many days a week are you out here in the square of Royal Flat in Manchester doing your jerk chicken business?
Well, it's 6 days,
So Monday to Saturdays?
Yes, 6 days,
And rest day Sunday?
Yes. We give thanks to Master God first of all, because Him is the one in everything. He give us life that we can move along each day. And then further on, we have to give thanks to all the people that will support me over the years. You understand? I appreciate it a lot. Because them keep me going all the time. Because without there, I cannot be around.
The true tip of the week is all about learning how to read your dog's food label. Let's hear more. It's now time for your true tip of the week, brought to you by True Pet Food.
So for a start with reading the labels, so right here I have pretty much, I'm not sure if you can see all the way, the true breakdown. So pretty much it starts just by giving you what we call a base analysis. So that is your crude protein, as well as your crude fat, crude fiber, the maximum moisture that is available. So pretty much, let's start with moisture. So pretty much the moisture is, if you were to take a piece of that true dog food and put it in an incinerator and burn it, how the weight that's left after. So that's pretty much just moisture. So how much hydration they're gonna get from it. So maximum 10%. So remember, it's a percentage, so it's always gonna be 100%. Everything needs to add up to be. Your crude protein is gonna be that base protein level that's available. So your protein is what you need for your muscles, everything else, your amino acids. You need those fats to stabilize membranes, healthy coats, all those nice, lovely things that make them look nice and shiny. That is minimum amount that they have in there, because you don't want to also provide bad fats or too much, which can overload the system as well as cause the same as in humans, where you get the articular sclerosis and other issues. That is at a minimum of 11%, and crude fiber is maximum, which is 4.5%. So same with humans, same with dogs, we need that same amount of fiber, well, variable amounts of fiber. Depending on the breed of the dog, you're gonna need some amount of fiber to pull things through. Some breeds, depending on their digestive, or some individual dogs are going to need some more fiber than others. It really depends on their nutritional needs. Because your puppy is growing, it's going to need way more nutrients than an adult dog. Your adult dog is going to be just needing to be kept at maintenance. So he's getting all the nutrients that the body that has fully grown needs to keep going. But the puppy is going to need a little bit more to keep them at that level, as well as to help them grow, because they're in a completely different physiological state. So our puppy food has 30% of protein, while the adult food would have 26%. And the crude fat is 20%, while the adult has 11%. As well as moisture, the moisture is pretty much the same for 10%, but the fiber has a little less fiber, because with puppies, their digestive tract isn't all the way developed yet. They're not going to need that fiber to really be pulling things through.
Hi, my name is Kiana Blake. This is my brother Carol. This is our dog Sprinkle. She's a picky eater, but she truly loves to eat true dog food.
The True Tip of the Week was brought to you by True Pet Food. Alright guys, it's time for the third and final break of this week's show. Don't go anywhere, keep it locked.
There are lots of reasons to believe in a dog food brand. Great nutrition, great price, and your dogs love the taste. But what if it's also made for Caribbean dogs? No artificial colors or flavors, with an eye on the environment, so we only use paper bags. Then you will be just as happy as your dog, truly. It's true, we love dogs.
It's JF Mills Flour Mixes for your pastries, pancakes, festivals, Johnny cakes, and many cakes. Your wraps, pizzas, rotis, spinners, and dumplings and fritters. Using our wide variety of flours to include counter, cake and pastry, all-purpose, whole wheat, and baking. Pick them up today. All from JF Mills, the heart and soul of your kitchen. Distributed by Caramel.
Everybody get your taste buds ready.
Swiss ketchup pours better, tastes better, flavors better. Swiss ketchup makes your food and sauces yummy, yum, yum. Swiss ketchup, loved by kids and adults. Swiss ketchup, a delicious and favorite for all occasions. Ketchup is better because it's Swiss.
Better because it's Swiss.
In 2005, music producer Matthew Esco Thompson scored big with the Gigi rhythm. So let's hear the backstory behind this hit rhythm in this week's Philly Culture segment.
Philly Culture is powered by Ray White Overproof Rum. Philly culture.
Hey yo, watch you know this is Esco the Shocker representing. I say reggae music and dancehall. Philly culture. Boom.
Some girl belly back over like shirt. One bag of flap, them need some up work. Big butt and big gut, girl that no work.
2005 was a big year for you guys. The throwback Giggy rhythm. How did that project come about? What inspired it?
And around the time of throwback Giggy, we just felt like the place needed that fun, you know what I mean? That homage to those eras. And of course, it's always good to take inspiration from the greats, you know what I mean? At them time, they, you know, idols like Steely and Clevie, who produced the original Giggy.
Me baby mother say me bad, me too 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 bad. How much can alone me alone want have?
Which studio were the songs recorded at?
The songs now, them time the things were a little rough, you know what I mean? We had our home studio up in the hills. You know what I mean? That's where we used to just lock away and do most of the work. So all the songs were recorded there.
Are you of the wine where you give man who deal? Are you of the wine make man?
And then of course when it hit the radio and the whole thing start happening now, you know, we start get filed from all angles, all people where you don't know, people when not getting ratings, people where I hop on the wagon. We just still try to put out a lot of them songs still, because you know it got music and you have to just roll with it. You can't too watch Facebook.
So my life is like a sunny day, and I love you so. I know how much you'll never know.
While working on the project, did you get any form of inclination or feeling that it would have been a hit project?
Oh yeah, I mean, you know, left side of Esco from them time, we believe in ourselves, you know what I mean? Self-belief is a key thing to have when you do anything. And then of course, when we get the cartel to our believe and see the talent the cartel are push forward and know what it could do. When we got theme song first, we knew that it had a whole heap of potential like that could do. It was more about how we are going to structure the juggling around it, what kind of songs.
And with the success of the throwback Giggy rhythm, how did things change for you? How did it impact your life?
Well, it opened door and window, you know, my G. It opened so many things. I mean, I feel so fortunate, so blessed for that time.
For this week's Why Pree Vox Pop segment, we took to the streets of Mandeville, Manchester to ask the people who them believe are on dancehall right now. We got a lot of interesting responses, so listen up.
Why Pree is brought to you in partnership with Campari. Campari, respect the bitter.
Well, I know it's a brilliant tool. I mean, daily tap dance thing, because it's all part of music where them tired of slap music, man, I deal right now. I don't deal with it. Original music, I deal with.
Who was your artist back in the day?
Well, Beanie Bounty and them Bushman, Lucian and them artists.
I not lie to you, you know. Seriously, you know. Valiant a go on it. You see me? Valiant a do him thing. I have to give young youth them props.
Bone shaking and count and make the skull upset.
So, I not lie. Valiant and you see him you there. Where him name again, man? Craft.
Got me feel like OJ, Bobby Johnson, gassing at the beam.
Yeah, them a do them things. Squash man, them not drop off a chart.
So you know, me not too know much about the dancehall thing still, but me I hear about this youth of them called Valiant or what him want him though.
Science, wait till me bucky giant.
Him, me that say yeah. Me that say him around dancehall. Cause if I scroll on my phone, I go on with things, you see me?
Right now, law boss around dancehall. Law boss, squash man. Cartel ever relevant from morning, as it. Craft them a come see him way, for give new generation them the endure. Joshy and Skeng down them see him way.
I'll take that to Valiant. Because he's an upcoming artist. He's at it. Very consistent youth.
Young youth them Valiant Crafter. You see me? Fully. Yeah man. Right there so. The youth them are going with some good movement. You see me I say? Yeah. You.
Give me a favorite line out of a Valiant song.
My favorite line, man I live like Rasta.
No beef, no pasta. Air Force white dogs now.
Well, there you have it, folks. Whole heap of people say Valiant are on the ground, but what you say? Tune in next week for more Why Pree.
Why Pree is brought to you in partnership with Campari. Campari, respect the bitter.
Well, you know, just hear the people down in Mandeville, Manchester say that Valiant are on dancehall right now, you know. So let's find out how many songs he has on this week's Magnum Top 10 chart.
Blue, such a good man, one night stand.
Expensive beats in a Panama. I'm still a buy. Who know what you make me hurry up? Give me weight, hurry up. New shoes, dirty.
Break down your pain and try no see you. God, no fear, man.
Man, I live like Rasta. No beef, no pasta.
My yard. Take it from your man. You know, she say we are perfect.
Run guy, help me, I walk with God. From here, it start.
When the dogs, them not sleep at night.
Pieces from the puzzle of life on my journey. Man, I want to be a dog.
Exchange, big up on yourself for the hospitality. Until next time, I'm your host, Naldo Addi. Alright guys, it's now time for the first break for this week's episode. Don't go nowhere. I kick 2 ball, I say kick 2 ball. I kick no ball, dog.
Pree Dis was brought to you by Magnum Tonic Wine, Take Charge, Ray White Overproof Rum, Fui Culture, Campari, Respect the Bitter, JF Mills, the heart and soul of your kitchen, and Swiss Ketchup and Barbecue Jerk Sauce, better because it's Swiss.